the smoothest ride on radio.
From 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Get in your morning inspired. Be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Martin Efanshuku, aka Meta.
And Christy F.E.M.N.R.I. aka Classy.
From Monday to Friday, from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
On the morning drive.
103.5 FM.
Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Please like, subscribe, and share. The subscribe button is right here. Thank you.
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Grace Sebru Anonyeli Eden God's next tip Moronine Others in God's Buma forgive Jesu
Maria their son Nenke Chubu Reverend Ninja Kita Namano Amen
Naju Odibo Waninko Sebruwa
Kore Kisiku
Ekene Maria Egyptel na Grace Sebru Anonyeli Eden God's next tip Moronine Others in God's Buma forgive Jesu
Maria their son Nenke Chubu Reverend Ninja Kita Namano Amen
Okwe Melaro Ekene Maria Egyptel na Gracia Osebru Anonyeli Eden God's next Tiboronine Others in God's Buma forgive Jesu
Maria their son Nenke Chubu Reverend Ninja Kita Namano Amen
Yabalanya yo onenke chukujaso ayo aina yogi ochukwu kirinye Gracia ilimobiai kaibondi anja buteluzoma wemali welaro Kristi mwari sina afia nubia webata nusto na mbiti na uya sina Kristi timenaye amen otito dere na nwa na monso
Eto di na bonine webebe amen
otito dere na nwa na monso
Eto di na bonine webebe amen
otito dere na nwa na monso
Eto di na bonine webebe amen
kaburo obi ndị niile kwere gara aga
Senebere nke Chukwu ka zuru ike na ndokwa
kaburo obi fa zuru ike na ndokwa
amen
onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ
nọnyekwara mmụọ gị
ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ nna na nwa na mmụọ nsọ
amen
Ekpere a bịara gị site na nkwado ndị Love Bite Foods and Beverages Limited Nnobi. Ndị na-alụpụta Love Bite Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Mozu Madoka 24 hours of informative, educative, and entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop. On Ebona 103.5 FM.
Listen to news updates on Ebona 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
And the link that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good morning and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM news update. Today, Friday, the 29th day of December 2023, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Efanshuku is my name. The headlines. Governor Soludo seeks partnership with new community hospital in Ogidi. Abia State Governor Alex Oti has assented to the 2024 appropriation bill of 567.2 billion naira recently passed by the State House of Assembly. Police arrest 2 armed robbery suspects, recover firearms in Enugu. Donald Trump kicked off 2024 primary ballot in U.S. state of Maine. Now, details. Governor Soludo seeks partnership with new hospital in Ogidi. Surprised by the gesture of establishment of community hospital by one individual, Governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, lauded Professor Frank Nwoye Okafor Anyanwụ na-agbara ọra. Anyanwụ na-agbara ọhara for building a community hospital at the grand opening of Steve Syria Ogidi Hospital and Maternity on Thursday, 28 December 2023 at Iloodida, Ogidi. The governor, who was represented by Honorable Commissioner of Health, Chief Afam Obidike, appreciated the benefactor, High Chief Professor Nwoye Okafor, Igwe Pharmacist Alex Onyido Ezeshoma, and the entire Ogidi community for making the job of the government easier. Here is a report. Please take a listen.
The governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, lauded High Chief Professor Frank Nwoye Okafor Anyanwụ na-agbara ọra of Ogidi for establishing a community hospital for Odido Ogidi community.
Most of them are but they are doing something for humanity. They are doing something that when we are done on earth, what is it that will be remembered for? I'm telling you. The time and this thing shows that
the governor, who also proposed partnership with Steve Syria Odido Ogidi Hospital and Maternity, was represented by the Honorable Commissioner of Health, Chief Afam Obidike, who expressed joy about the new hospital
again for this particular occasion again on earth. But we have done that, and although we know the cost of things, may God continue to bless you, sir. Thank you so much for this sacrifice.
His Royal Highness Igwe Pharmacist Alex Onyido Ezeshoma, one of Ogidi Kingdom, who was marveled by the facilities in the hospital, cannot contain his joy about the milestone achieved so far.
I'm marveled what I've seen in my eyes, what I've witnessed. I don't know what else. It's more than this is a big hospital, and I want to commend our brother. From scratch, he has more facilities. In fact, it should be a referral center.
Chief Honorable Ipuka Okoye, President General Ogidi Union Nigeria, described the hospital as added advantage for Ogidi community, as he promised to assist the hospital in the area of security and others.
Well, God has done something wonderful. Ogidi Hospitals, an international hospital, well equipped. So give thanks to God. Since God has started it, we will finish it. I don't think we'll have health challenges around here. Provide security. I'm going to make sure that all the workers are well taken care of.
The benefactor, High Chief Professor Frank Nwoye Okafor, said he was motivated to build the hospital because he was delivered on the road to a traditional gynecologist who was the nearest help at the time. Having accumulated resources from hard work, he decided to give back to the society.
That was the motivation. So I told myself that whenever comes, I will build a hospital. And I have to go through or take time to quickly that in a village or that's what kills most around. Start more than malaria. Once you come, you start more than malaria. You never know. They'll give you these drugs and you'll be killing both the kidney and the heart. So that's why here you can check your kidney function test. Yeah. And ECG is the most modern, 2023 model. The electrocardiogram is one of them. But you can give analysis, even if you are not a gynecologist, you will now be able to decipher whether he has made a gynecologist. If he has
Highlights of the event was cutting of tape, inauguration of Hospital Board of Trustees, and a tour of the facility. From Ogidi, Martin Epaishuku Ekeze reporting.
Still on the news, Abia State Governor Alex Oti has assented to the 2024 appropriation bill of 567.2 billion naira. Speaking shortly after signing the bill into law on Thursday, Governor Oti said the budget would take Abia State out of underdevelopment to development. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. This is the first step. Once we get things right, and we know we will get them right, the next few years will be uhuru for all our people, those living here and those who come from here and our friends. He noted that 84% of the entire budget is devoted to capital expenditure, while 16% is for recurrent expenditure. That we devoted 84% of the budget to capital expenditure is not an error. If you went through the detail of the budget, you will find out that every kobo we intend to borrow will go into infrastructure or mapped out to infrastructure. Our discussions are on, and we believe that as we require the funding, we'll get them, the governor added. Police arrest 2 armed robbery suspects, recover firearms in Enugu. The police command in Enugu State has arrested 2 armed robbery suspects in Enugu Metropolis. 2 firearms with 8 live 9mm caliber ammunition were recovered from the suspects. This is contained in a statement issued by the command spokesperson, DSP Daniel Ndukwe, on Thursday in Enugu. According to Ndukwe, police operatives 7 in Unity Police Division and the Crack Squad tactical team arrested 2 male suspects. Acting on credible information, the police operatives 7 in Unity Police Division on December 17th at about 5:45 p.m. arrested 1 Emeka Fidelis, 28, at Ogbeke Nike, and recovered 1 cut-to-size locally made double-barreled pistol in his unlawful possession. In the same vein, the police operative 7 in the Crack Squad on December 16th at about 3:30 a.m. arrested 1 Sochima Opara, 37, while on routine patrol duty at Transekuru, Enugu, and recovered 1 Beretta pistol loaded with 8 rounds of live ammunition, 9mm caliber from him. Preliminary investigation has revealed that the suspect is a member and a kingpin of Apache Tiger, also known as 2-2 Confraternity, and has been involved in several criminal activities within Enugu Metropolis, he said. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Donald Trump kicked off 2024 primary ballot in U.S. state of Maine. Former United States President Donald Trump has been kicked off the ballot for the 2024 presidential primary in Maine after a state official determined the Republican front runner is ineligible due to his support of insurrection. Maine Secretary of State Chenna Beddoes, a Democrat, announced the decision to remove Trump from the ballot on Thursday, citing a clause in the U.S. Constitution that bars those who have engaged in insurrection or rebellion from holding public office. Beddoes said that Trump should be considered ineligible to run as the storming of the U.S. Capitol on January 6th had occurred at the behest of and with the knowledge and support of the former president. I do not reach this conclusion lightly, Beddoes wrote in a 34-page ruling. Democracy is sacred, and the highest court of this state has repeatedly recognized that no right is more precious in a free country than that of having a voice in the election of those who make the laws under which, as good citizens, we must live. I am mindful that no Secretary of State has ever deprived a presidential candidate of ballot access based on Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. I am also mindful, however, that no presidential candidate has ever before engaged in insurrection, he stated. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Governor Soludo seeks partnership with new community hospital in Ogidi. Abia State Governor Alex Oti has accepted to the 2024 appropriation bill of 567.2 billion naira. Police arrest 2 armed robbery suspects, recover firearms in Enugu. Donald Trump kicked off 2024 primary ballot in U.S. state of Amen.